Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ball handed off. Oh, what a move. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Breaking through defenders. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job in setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Texas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And he's got it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
There's a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Gabriel. Finds an open target on the left side. And they get him down after the completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Baxter. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to pass. It's yours. Quick throw to the left. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line. The running back will be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
A nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Gabriel. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Wideout's now clustered. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To throw, it's yours. Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
3rd and long. If this defense gets a 3rd sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Offense in a split backfield now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Whittington. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion makes it 2nd down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's yours. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So you're on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. But do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Whittington. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We'll give it to the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here comes the bunch formation. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. They stop him right at the 24.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all of his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's McClellan. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Longhorns Browns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Golden. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call for the fair catch here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the 4th. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, they get the completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, this is why we always talk about yards after the catch. He makes his catch. He's nowhere close to getting into the end zone, but his athletic ability allows him to get it in for the touchdown. Now here we are, under 2 minutes to go. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you roll the dice and go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
Now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, Go to overtime, but can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Trying to find some room. It's Baxter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Important second down play coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And this to almost certainly win the football game. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.